Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mary Jane. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to do my first ever makeup video. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of requests to show you how I do my everyday makeup, and so today I'm going to show you. I am not a makeup guru or a makeup artist or anything. I'm not sponsored. Nobody sent me free products. I'm just a regular girl doing her makeup, and these are definitely my favorite products. I'm very passionate about most of the products that I use. They're like basically the only things that I use every day for years, and I love them. And so I hope that they help you discover products that maybe you want to try, because let me tell you, I have tried a lot of makeup. I've spent a lot of money testing different products from different brands, and these, in my opinion, are the best of the best. They are my holy grail. They're my favorite products. I don't like any other products basically because they can't even reach the level of these products for me. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's get started. First thing I do when I do my makeup is I use a makeup remover wipe just to clean off my face and make sure there's no makeup left over. I want to make sure it is very clean. Okay, and the type of makeup remover wipes I use are Innisfree olive oil cleansing tissues. I absolutely love these. They're pretty much the only makeup wipes that I use. They're the only ones I've found that really get everything off and they don't hurt. Some makeup wipes like burn my skin or my eyes, and these do not. I'm trying to use a mirror right next to the camera, so if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at the mirror. I don't know how makeup artists do it where they're like looking straight at the camera doing their makeup. Like, I don't know. There's so much that goes into it that I didn't realize. If you can see, I have a little cut right here, and that's because I tried to make this video yesterday, and before I did all my makeup I was just trying to show you, and I'll show you a little clip from that video yesterday, how I use this little blade to get some of the hairs underneath my eyebrow to like trim up my eyebrows. And I have never done this before, and I use this blade all the time, but on camera I accidentally cut right here. Oh my god, why am I making myself bleed? I've never made myself bleed with this before. I'm just like nervous and going way too fast. Now I'm bleeding. This is really not going well. My face is bleeding, you guys. This is really not good. How am I supposed to do my makeup when my face is bleeding? I'm such an idiot. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. The lighting that I have, I'm not used to it, and it's very blinding, so I really can't see myself very well. So yeah, that was a fail. We are not going to be using the blade today. We're just gonna skip that, and if I have some hairs, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Next, I use a moisturizer. I'm just using this Neutrogena oil-free moisture, and it also has SPF 15 in it, so that's always nice. Try to bring stuff down to my neck a little bit because my makeup on my face never seems to match my neck, so I just try to, I know I'm not using makeup right now, but like I try to blend my makeup a little bit with my neck. I don't think I do a very good job, but I think it's better than just like stopping right here completely. All right, the next thing that I do is my eyes, and first I'm going to prime them. So my favorite eye primer, the only one I've ever liked, is Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. And this bottle I swear will last like a year. It is unbelievable. It's like a Mary Poppins bag. I don't know how there's always so much in it. So I use my beauty blender to blend this in. And while I am very passionate about my makeup products and I think that they're the best of the best for me personally, I am not particular about brushes. So I don't really know what makeup brushes I am using. I just use like whatever comes with the kits that I buy. Right. The eyeshadow palette that I use, and I've been using pretty much only this palette for like 6 months, is the Festival palette by Juvia's. Is it Juvia's Place? It just says Juvia's right now, but I'm pretty sure it's Juvia's Place. And I'm sure it's very dirty and gross right now, but that is what it looks like. I'm trying not to tip it too much because it's got a lot of loose powder on it. And the colors I'm going to be using are white, which is pretty much gone, gold. Well, I'm just telling you what colors they are, not what their names are. Okay, I can't say that, so we're just going to go with gold, peach, and red. And that's what I use pretty much every day. I'm so predictable. All right, since the white is pretty much gone, we are going to be using this Sephora single eyeshadow. It's called Let It Snow number 201. And this is my first time using this, actually. I don't even know how to open it. There we go. Okay. I'm using this type of brush. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I like to use for the white. You want to see? Just get a lot. And I put it on the inner corner. Wow, this is nice. I like this color. I've never used a Sephora eyeshadow before. Wow, it's so white. Underneath, even though it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be putting foundation, so I don't really think the underneath even stays there. And up here by my eyebrow. So we got inner corner, underneath, and up here. Looks pretty good. Wow, I really like this color. I actually like this better than the Juvia's because the Juvia's was kind of shimmery and I prefer the white to be more matte. The reason I even bought the Juvia's palette was for the white only. I walked through all of Sephora and I could not find a single white color, you know, outside of a palette just by itself. Like this. I could not find it anywhere by any of the brands. And I looked in the Sephora collection, I think this was sold out. And it was so frustrating, like I have to spend like $30 or more on a whole palette just to get one color. It's a conspiracy. Okay, so we're done with the white. And the next color we are doing is gold. I don't watch makeup tutorials or anything, so I'm sure all my techniques are messed up, but this is just what I do. Okay, and I do this gold basically everywhere except the inner corner and really close to the eyebrow. So everywhere but inner corner and close to eyebrow. I'm sure there's a better way to say that, but I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm doing my best. Okay. I really do like this palette though. It's very bright and I think it's highly pigmented and it stays for so long. I'm ashamed to say that sometimes I do sleep in my makeup and it will still, my eyeshadow at least, will still look super good and bright in the morning. Foundation, not so much. Mostly because if I slept in it, I was probably like out, like dancing and stuff, so I probably got sweaty and my foundation starts to come off if I sweat. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Next, we're gonna do the peach, which is this one right here. And the peach I do in the outer corner, basically. As you can see, it's getting my face very messy, but I'll just use a Kleenex or something to wipe that away and it'll be fine. It is so hard to see right now. Like, the light is really bright. I'm also worried that this light is gonna make me start sweating. And that is really gonna make it difficult to put foundation on. Okay, so that's my peach. And now we're doing the red, which is right here. And I'm using, see, I told you I used this kind of stick for the white. For the golden peach, I used these, which are by Juvia's Place. I just saw they had like a brush set for really cheap, so I was like, why not? When I ordered this eyeshadow palette, I ordered that at the same time. And then for the red, I'm using this more straight brush, also by Juvia's Place. Okay, and this one I do right in my crease. I like bright colors, if you can tell. And yes, this is my everyday makeup look. I mean, a lot of days I don't wear makeup, and if I'm just gonna be going to the gym, I do not use any eyeshadow. But if I'm like going out, or just wanna look pretty for the day, this is often what I do. So just working that crease. I don't know how makeup artists like think of things to say the whole time they're doing their makeup. That sounds stressful. I guess that's why some of them do that like fast forward thing while they're doing it. So I don't have to worry about making conversation with the camera. Okay, hopefully that's good. And I'm definitely sweating. Great. Now, to clean this up. Okay, I think I need to take these out for now. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, let's not have that hitting the microphone the whole time. Let's just take them off. Okay. Next, we are going to do white eyeliner on the bottom line, bottom lash line, there you go. White eyeliner on the bottom lash line. I don't really know if this makes much of a difference. I just like to do it. And I also, in addition to not being able to find the white eyeshadow, I had an impossible time trying to find white eyeliner. And so this is actually a liquid one, which I would prefer to not use, but it was seriously the only one that I could find. This is Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the color Snow. I'm trying to be good about telling you what I'm using, but I apologize if I forget. You see? Okay. Notice I did not blend out my eyes, which is probably weird. I normally just don't do it because I like I like bright colors and I don't mind it being bright. Next, we are going to do primer on my face. Hourglass Veil, sorry, it's so dirty. Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, SPF 15. I have tried so many primers and I have hated every single one of them, except for this one. Hated. Because I have extremely oily skin and I have a problem with sweating, as you've already noticed. And every other primer I've tried, including Benefit's Professional, I hate that primer. I know it's like the holy grail for a lot of people. It's not my holy grail. But every other primer, including Professional, just like, it feels so slimy and it makes the makeup slide off my face. It makes it hold up less rather than more, which is what it's supposed to do. Whereas this primer really does feel like a veil. It is the most silky smooth and soft thing I've ever felt on my skin in my life. And it definitely helps my makeup stay more. The foundation that I use is actually BB cream, and it's Iope, which is made in South Korea. Iope, I think it's like matte Longwear in the shade number 23. Concealer, I use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15, which is probably their lightest shade. Oh yeah, I do have a little bit, and I only need a tiny bit. This stuff is very full coverage. And I only use concealer under my eyes. And the reason being that this does not hold up when I sweat. And so it'll make like these little dots all over my nose if I use it on my nose. So I just use it under my eyes. And this is also the only concealer I've ever liked, and I've liked a lot. All the other concealers I've used seem to accentuate like the wrinkles or creases or whatever under my eyes. And this is the only one I've found that I feel like hides them. I swear these lights are like making me see dots and spots everywhere. It's not good. Okay, next we have powder, and I use Tarte, I think it's Amazonian Clay. Yeah, Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation in the shade Fair Honey, which is really too light for me when I've gotten a spray tan. But the other one I could use is Fair Light Neutral, but it's like not the right, not, I guess, tone, like the yellow and pink undertones, you know, they just don't look very good with my skin, so I prefer to just use the Fair Honey. I'm in a bit of a rush all of a sudden because I have to pick my son up in 10 minutes. Like, I knew what time I needed to pick him up. I just was hoping I would be done by now. It's the only powder I've found, again, that can hold up to my oily, sweaty face. So to try to balance out how light this makes my skin, I'm going to use another shade of the same powder, Amazonian Clay by Tarte, and this is in Light Sand. That's better. I like being able to hear myself. I feel like I don't know how loud or soft to talk if I don't have this. Okay. Next we have highlighter, blush, and bronzer. And I use this awesome kit. It's really hard for me to find, especially a bronzer that's a good shade for me because of how pale I am and just the color of my skin. A lot of bronzers don't look natural. So this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow kit. I love it so much, and it literally smells like peaches. It makes your face smell really good. So the highlighter shade I put up here, I think there might be like a light and a dark kit for these. I definitely have the light one, if that's true. But it's been so long since I bought it. This has lasted forever. I swear I've had this for like 8 or 9 months, and I use it every day, and they still aren't even close to running out. It's fantastic. And I like this highlighter, but I like very strong, bright highlighters, and this one's a little bit too subtle for me. So what I do is I go back after I do this and I put a different, brighter highlighter on top of it. So as you can see, I'm just doing the highlighter, blush, and bronzer all right next to each other. I feel like I'm probably doing this too dark. It's just really hard to tell with these lights. We're gonna say that's good. And then the bright highlighter that I like to use is Highlight Opals by Lime Crime. And I use this middle shade, which is just like a yellowy gold. Okay, now that we are done with the highlighter, it's time for eyeliner, and I use Hourglass. I love Hourglass so much. It's probably my favorite makeup brand, and I think it's like the most underrated makeup brand also. It's Voyeur Waterproof Liquid Liner by Hourglass. And I do really like their eyeliner. However, I do wish it was a little bit more thin. Oh, that was not good. Okay, apparently we're having thick eyeliner today. Good job, good job. This is not going well. I feel like maybe this is running out. Okay. I normally do my eyeliner better than that, but we are in a big hurry, so what can you do? I'm honestly probably gonna have to come back and finish this. Okay. All right, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for the interruption. I had to pick my son up from school. If you don't know, I am a single mom. I've been a single mom for almost 10 years now. I have a 5-year-old son and a 9, almost 10-year-old daughter. Yeah, she's 9 right now, but in 1 month, she's gonna be 10, which is absolutely insane that I have almost a 10-year-old daughter. Okay. So the only thing I did while I was gone is I put this on my lips. It's Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Instant and Long-Term Lip Plumper. I also use another one sometimes. It's called Savage Lips. I just got it off Amazon. And I like both of them. They both sting and burn a little bit in the first couple minutes when you put it on, but it's not that bad. The Savage Lips is definitely more savage though. It is a little hard to stand. It stings significantly more than this one. But I don't like having that on when I do my makeup or when I put lipstick on it. I don't like wearing gloss with lipstick because what happens is my hair like slides across and gets caught on the lip gloss and lipstick, and then my hair slides away and smears lipstick all over my cheeks. So I only like to use it when I don't have lipstick on. Okay, but before we do lipstick, I want to do my mascara. Right now I'm using a lash primer. It's called They're Real by Benefit Cosmetics. I love this lash primer because it looks very natural. It's kind of like a dark brown color. And other primers that I've seen are white, and I don't like those because when I put the black mascara on top of it, I can never get all of the white off. There's always like a little bit of white left on my lashes, and I do not like how it looks. So I really like this one because even if my mascara doesn't completely cover it, it looks totally natural. And if I'm in a hurry or I want to look a little more natural, I can use this primer alone. This is the only one I've ever found that I liked, like at all. I hate all the other ones. And it is Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. This was my original OG mascara, like when I was a teenager and all my makeup was from drugstores. I used Maybelline mascara, and when I started going to Sephora and Ulta, everything I tried there, not the mascara but all the other makeup products, were so much better than drugstore makeup. I was like, I bet their mascaras are so much better than drugstore mascaras. Like, even though I love this one, I was like, I didn't. Fear of missing out is a big thing with makeup. You know, there's so many products, you just think like there's gotta be something that's even better than what I use. And that was my mentality, and that's why I bought everything from every brand. I wasted so much money on products because of fear of missing out and thinking that one of these must be better than what I already use. And some of them were, but most of them weren't, and they were just a waste of money. So yeah, I went in there like, there's gotta be mascara that's better than drugstore mascara. I tried every single one, and none of them were better. At least not for the kind of mascara look that I go for. Next, we are going to do my least favorite part, which is my eyebrows. And the reason it's my least favorite part is because I am terrible, terrible at doing my eyebrows. I don't know exactly why I'm so bad at it. I do it every day. You'd think that after a while I'd get better. Nope, I haven't gotten better. I'm not an artist as far as drawing goes. Like, I cannot draw for anything, and so I kind of blame that on why I'm so bad at it. Another reason why there's no hope for my eyebrows is because I have this mole right here, and I don't have one on this side, so that means my eyebrows will never match. They'll never look the same. Okay, so I use, surprise, surprise, Hourglass. This is, again, the only eye pencil I've ever liked, and I've tried a lot. It's really hard to find one that's light enough for me since I'm blonde. and this one is Platinum, the shade Platinum Blonde. It's called Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil by Hourglass. Okay. I really don't have any technique tips for you on this. I haven't really had technique tips on anything really. I'm just showing you how I do my makeup. I'm clearly not a makeup artist. I just try to like fill them in, I guess. Try to get some kind of arch going. I always like this eyebrow better than the other one because of that freaking mole. I've thought about getting it removed, but I'm worried that the scar it would leave would look even worse than the mole. Because I got a mole on my back removed, and yeah, it left a huge scar. I really wish someone could help me do my eyebrows. If you have any tips for me in the comments, please let me know. Also, let me know if you've tried any of the makeup products that I've used and what you think of them, and if you have any holy grail products that you just think are so much better than any other ones that you've tried. I'd really like to know. There's never a point where I'm like, okay, that looks good. I just like eventually get tired. I'm just like, all right, just gonna have to give up for today. Maybe it'll go better tomorrow. So anybody else like really struggle with eyebrows? Like, why are they so hard to do? And how can so many people get them like insanely perfect? Like, you know what I don't get? The ones which like most celebrities and makeup gurus do this is when it like fades. It's like really light and then it gets darker. I don't know how they do that. I want to do that, but I don't know how. It's amazing. And I've even watched like videos where they do it, and I'm watching them do it, and I still can't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. That's gonna be good. Last but not least is lipstick. Now, this looks really funny. I'm not a huge fan of this lipstick right here. I just bought it because it was like 16 lipsticks for like 20 bucks or something on Amazon. It was a really good deal. Most lipsticks are like $20 each, and this was like 16 for $20. This is, it says LAC. The color I think is Tender Matte Lipstick, T-E-N-D-E-R. It's an interesting name. And it has this see-through cover, and so when I left it in my car one time, it completely melted. But I still use it. Okay. Actually, every lipstick that I use is from Amazon because I tried pretty much all the lipsticks at Sephora and Ulta and hated all of them. My problem is that they come off like when I eat or just over time and leave this line around my lips, and I hate that so much. I hate when I'm like meeting with someone for an hour or two and don't realize that the whole time I have that line around my lips, and I'm like so embarrassed when I leave and realize it. Okay, so like I said, I don't really care too much about that lipstick, but I love this lipstick. It is, I think, a unicorn lipstick because it's got a unicorn on it, by Lime Crime in the shade Fishnet. I actually don't like this shade very much. It's too dark for me, and that's why I use this lipstick first to like make it a little lighter, because this is very light, bright pink, and this is rather dark. They had this lighter shade, I think it was called Pom Pom, that I loved. It was like perfect, but I guess they're not selling these lipsticks anymore because I can't find barely any of them on Amazon or on their website, which is really too bad. Because I love it. It does not leave a ring around my lips. That's very good coverage. Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. If you notice, I did not set my makeup with a setting like powder, and that's because I have not found one that I like. Most of the ones I've used turn my skin white, like ghostly white, and I can't even like blend it out. It's just way too white. And then the one I found that didn't turn it white, I did use for a while, and it was, I still have it, Laura Mercier in the color Translucent. So not the white one, but the translucent. And it does not turn my skin white, but I noticed that it makes those little dots on my nose. So yeah, I don't use any because I don't like any so far. If you have a recommendation for a setting powder that I should try, please let me know. But for now, we're just gonna spray my face. I sometimes get in trouble when I dab this on my nose because it makes those dots on my nose as well. So sometimes I just don't dab my nose because I'm terrified. Like, it sucks doing all my makeup and then instantly scared messing it up. Because you can't just go over it with more liquid makeup or liquid foundation or powder. No, it'll just mess it up even more if I do that. I just have to deal with it. Okay, so that is my finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos, and give it a like if you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye.